Hey, welcome to Gengras Subaru, everyone. Right here, I have a 2025 Subaru Outback. Now, with all the information that you shared me before, I'm going to show you why this car exactly fits your needs. So, you guys are an outdoorsy people, you guys like to camp, like to go skiing. This is perfect. So it has a higher suspension, 9.2 inches of ground clearance. Now, with the wilderness, they've redesigned the front bumper so we have a greater approach angle, and on the rear bumper, a greater departure angle. Now, up there in the top, you have two eyesight cameras. That's all for pre-collision braking, lane departure, lane sway, and adaptive cruise control. So all safety features that be customizable to you. Now, down below, you have steering responsive LED headlights. They point direction that you look. Now, follow me over to this side here. You see that the Wilderness has the Geolandar all-terrain tires there. So you actually have an 8-inch smaller diameter wheel. So you can actually deflate these tires so you can go into like the sand or off-roading. So you have better traction there. Now, there are only two vehicles out on the market now that have this ring construction. So on your front doors, you have two horizontal bars going across, between the front part like a roll cage from like a NASCAR. Now on the doors, you have the keyless entry. Press right there to lock it. All you have to do, slide your hand behind the door handle to unlock. Now, if everyone wants to come over here, I'm gonna make you guys walk. I gotta show everything about a Subaru. So on the inside, it has the StarTech material. So that is made out of recycled plastics, so it's a lot more durable, more water resistant, and more scratch resistant. So if you have your dog at home, Sparky or Zippy there, Golden Retriever or German Shepherd, they can go in without puncturing the seat there. Now, as you see, you have the 11.6-inch touchscreen in there. You have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now, moving on the rear doors, so they are actually in an X pattern for your safety bars. So if everyone wants to come a little bit further over here, I gotta show everyone this. This is awesome. You see this little bit right here. That is the rest of the safety bar that goes through the door, locks into place in the body of the car, creates like a brick wall back here so that way everyone in the back seat is protected in the side crack. Now, Subaru Smart, you know, people are going to be putting racks on top of their cars for their skis, snowboard, kayaks, all of that. So they actually made a step right here so you can climb on up without scratching anything. And does everyone see these gold little accents right here? They're actually little hooks right here, so you can attach anything to the roof there. Now on the rear door here, or on the rear quarter panel, gas cap shows a push to open. This will lock every single time you lock the car. Now everyone follow me over this way. So on the rear liftgate here, there's a lot of cool features with it. So obviously you have the button on the key fob to open it up. So if you have like your groceries in your hand, just hit it right there, open it up. Or on the emblem, you hold your arm right next to it and it pops it right on up. Now back here you see that you have the cargo tray in the back, you have your seat back protectors and your sidewall protectors as well. Underneath you're going to have a full-size spare tire with a Geolandar all-terrain tire right here. So I want everyone to check this out. One of the only few cars that has a full-size spare tire back here. I don't think Volvo has that, but back here you do have your privacy cover here. So you pull this out, it sits in place there, and say if you have your groceries right in your hand. Go like that, flips it up so you can easily put your groceries back in the trunk there. Now you have these little cool pull triggers right here. They just drop the seat off from the rear there. And what's great about this trunk lid, it actually has a memory height. So who here has a low ceiling garage? All right, someone, there we go. So someone has a low ceiling garage, you actually just put this to the height they set to, press and hold this button, here for the beep, and it's gonna remember that height. So now it will only open up to that height right there. Now, since this is an adventurous vehicle here, some people they like to go biking, some people they like to do the road biking, and whoever does road biking here. There we go. So you know, you don't like to bring anything with you. So there is actually a button back here where you can put a PIN code into the trunk here. So that way you can actually lock your keys inside the car and you can still unlock it there. Oh, see, there goes the arm sensor there. Now everyone follow me over this way. So this is a 2025 Subaru Outback Wilderness. This is a 22 package. These are all going to be your standard equipment, comfort, and performance features here. for warranties, you have your 3-year, 36,000 mile basic limited warranty. That's the buttons, wires, switches, all of that. These cars come with 36 computers now. A lot more than the phones and your own computers at home. Now you have your 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain. That's anything in the engine, transmission, all-wheel drive system that is non-wearable and lubricated. And then you have your 5-year unlimited metal rust preparation. So that is when the rust starts from inside the metal and goes to the outside of the metal. You know, never happens like that up here in New England. Always starts from the outside and goes to the inside. That's why we do have our own extra coverages like Sentinel and an undercoat for the vehicle. Now there's only one person I've seen for this rust preparation happen. And it just so happens to be my girlfriend's sports car, where it started to rust underneath the hood. So that's the only person in my 3 years here that's happened. Now on the accessory list here, so that model package, the 22 package, it has a power moonroof, reverse automatic braking, and the Starlink navigation. Now, this one has a whole list of accessories with it. If you do get any, we do have your lifetime parts and labor warranty there. So if you buy a part from us and it fails, we actually put it back in for you there. And then you have your 3-day guarantee, love or return it. So if you just hate it on the 2nd day or 3rd day, you can actually return it back to us and we find the perfect car for you guys. All right, thank you guys, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day, or let's go for the test drive now. There we go.